All right, welcome back to another Concord Rangers episode. We are here at the start of the 2039-2040 season and what could be Jamie Moran's final season as Concord Rangers manager. I have put that pledge out there at the end of the last episode that if I don't win the title this year, I will resign. Don't matter what I do in the other cup competition, doesn't matter if I win the Champions League again for a fourth time for a third consecutive season, I'm not going to remain in the job. I will leave if I don't win the Premier League this season. I have said it. I have put my career on the line. Welcome to the beginning of this season. Always exciting. The first ones of the season. Exciting to look at lots of different aspects that have changed. I'm going to show you the fixtures to start off with, and we have got one hell of a start to the season. First game of the season, we are away at Liverpool. That's a blinder of a first game. Next game, obviously, we've got Liverpool in the Super Cups. We've got 2 games against Liverpool to start off the season. Those are the 2 games I'm going to feature in today's episode. I'm going to feature every game we play this season as well, as it could be a special season. I'm going to feature every single game so you don't miss anything. There won't be any skipping games, not even pointless Carabao Cup games. I'll feature them as well. So this season's going to take a long time to get through because we're going to be showing every game. I'm going to show 1 to 3 games an episode, no more than that really, I don't think. Otherwise they get too long. Otherwise. So that's Liverpool, the 2 Liverpool games, double Liverpool. As you see there, we've got 2 consecutive home games in September, Man City and Man United. Boxing Day is a tricky one. Boxing Day is away at Leeds. We've got a real tricky run in December there, away at Spurs, Southampton and Leeds. Really tricky group of games there. And last game of the season is away at Man City. Absolutely massive. That could be a title decider on the last day of the season. It's going to be a mental season. We've got some real tough groupings of games. You see here, look, end of January, beginning of February. Arsenal, Leeds, Liverpool, Southampton, Spurs. Really difficult. But we've got to go out there and just try and win them. That's it. It's as simple as that. Just try and win our games. I believe we've got what it takes. I'm going to go straight on to the transfers now. I'll show you the outs first. There's been a lot of outs. Basically trimming a lot of the team. I had quite a big squad and a lot of players who probably weren't going to feature much, so sold on some players who have barely played for us really since signing them. Few loans going out here, some decent ones. Brentford have become an affiliate of ours, so they're in the Championship, so it's good to send a couple of players out there. But I want the under-18s basically to challenge for the title there. They had a really good end last year, so basically I said any loan offers that came in for players who were 18 and under I rejected. I kept them in the club just to bolster the under-18s and hope that they challenge for their league title. It'd be nice to have like a golden generation of young lads coming through and playing together. Then going on to the sales, Nathan McEwen was a right winger I'm not really bothered about. Milan Pench has gone for 11.25 million to Monaco. Ruben Whiteley has gone for 11.25 million to Brentford. I think he's too good for the Championship. He was also we also had an offer for him from PSG, which came a bit too late because he'd already agreed to terms with Brentford. I think he'll be too good, and I've actually got an agreement that I can sign him back for I think 60 million with 50% off, so effectively 30 million if I want to. I think he'll be too good for the Championship, to be honest with you. We'll see how he goes. I'll keep a close eye on him. Gavin Dunn's gone. He barely played for us. We obviously signed him for 10 million. Sold him to Ajax for 11.75. So I've made a 1.75 million. Not much, but he was only as backup anyway. So I don't lose anything there. Andre's gone to Borussia Mönchengladbach. Again, he barely played. I signed him for what I thought was quite cheap at 14.75. I've actually made a tiny loss on his initial fee, but it can rise to 18 million. So about 3 and a bit million then profit possibly. Mark Meyer's gone. I wanted to sell him because the 2 attacking midfielders I've got are doing quite well, and this guy's never really performed. Didn't want him to stay in the Premier League, but unfortunately he couldn't agree contract with Atletico Madrid, so he signed for Spurs for 38.5 million. I'm a bit worried that's going to come back and bite us in the ass, obviously, because Spurs just seem to have one over on us, and he could be another one. that could do the job there. James Elliott is a young guy I signed a while ago who, I don't know, I think as time's gone on, I've realised he's probably not going to make the first team. Signed him for 34.5 million, that was way too much, I think, in hindsight. Sold him for 40, so I have made a tiny profit. We'll keep an eye on him because he could be a good one for the future. Michael Leclerc, I signed him on a free, I think, back in the day. He was a free centre-back. I signed him for free and I've sold him for 52 million, having played only... How many games has he played for us? He played 3 cup games there and 5 games there. So he's played 8 games for us in total. He's had a couple of loan spells and I've sold him for 52 million. That's profit. That is profit, my friend. Go back to the transfers. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, my word, gone too far again. And transfers, thank you. There we go. Michael Leclerc. Lionel Lima's gone. I just offered him out to see if any clubs were interested, and Barcelona came in for 59 million for him. I thought he might be the best left back in the club, but in the last season, I don't know, he just seemed to drop off. His form seemed to drop off. I've never really given him a huge run of games. You can see there, he played 13 games last season, 29 the season before, 18, 21, 23. So he's never had a huge amount of games. And he's played reasonably well. He's averaged over 7 for every season. But last season, towards the end, he seemed to just go downhill. His partnership with Polyak was bad, so I didn't really want to risk that one. Managed to sell Kaplani, unfortunately for a loss. But, mate, anything's a gain for how bad he played. I signed him for 86 million, in which he played, what was that? 43 games and scored 6 goals. An atrocious striker. Sold him for 68, and I was like, having that, I know I've made a loss, but I've got 68 million on a guy who's 29. Take that. And I've sold Chelyak as well. Now, I was really surprised. I kind of wanted to keep him, but I saw a bid come in and they initially bid about 45. I pushed him up and they accepted, what have I accepted? Got him, keep pressing the wrong button. What have I accepted from him? 76 million. I think that's a steal. I've made, 27 million out of that? From a guy who's played 20 games for us. Absolutely fine. Take him. I think he'll be a really good player in the future, but I'm happy with the profit I've made in that one. So I made 383 million on transfers there. Now let's go into the ins. There's actually not many high-profile ins this year. I'll explain why in a bit, but I'll talk about who we've got in. So we've got lots of young guys. I got this guy for 350k, a young 16-year-old goalkeeper. I think he's 17 now. Italian goalkeeper. I think he's Italian English as well, so he's technically homegrown. He could be a good one for the future. He's going straight into the under-18s. Martin Gutierrez is a young Argentine striker. 18 years old. He's only just turned 18. I think he could be a good one for the future. Advance forward. He's got a bit of pace to him. He could be really good. But again, straight into the under-18s for him. Jordan Griffiths is a young setback from Barnsley. Really highly rated. 17 years old, Danish Jordan Griffiths. Really? Jordan is Danish and English. He's played 1 under-21 caps, so he could still play for England. He's birthplace Denmark, but he's gone straight into the under-18s. Jawad Al-Hilali, another really promising left winger. I signed him because he seemed reasonably good on the physicals to start off with. A 17-year-old, I'll keep a close eye on him. He might not be the perfect guy going forward, but how much did I sign him for? 17.5. I think I can get him to be decent enough to make a profit on that if I don't play him in the end. Then I got this guy Rafał Wroblewski. He was a striker, obviously to replace Kaplani originally. I thought a decent advanced forward, complete forward striker, can do a number of roles. High finishing, high composure, high decisions, pace, acceleration, strength. He could be absolutely perfect for up there. Fortunately, he's got a hernia right now, so he can't play. Signed him for 38 million. He's played a couple of seasons at Brighton and done reasonably well, but I think the idea is obviously he hasn't scored as many as he could because he hasn't got the players around him. And then here's the signing I made way back when, the one I was teasing you with. It is the return of the prodigal son, Bruninho. Bruninho is back from PSG. I've signed him for 126 million, which makes him our record transfer. I'm extremely excited to have him back in the fold. He played 3 seasons at PSG. He signed by there for 103 million. They've obviously made a slight profit on him, but I genuinely think this is the guy that's gonna propel us into that position. Nogueira did fantastic when he was here. He obviously was the main striker when we won the league. But I genuinely think Bruninho is the guy. I think we can build around him. I've got a very decent backup in Roblewski as well. I think the players around him, the reason why I didn't sign that many players is actually I've kind of sold players I'm not going to play. And there's a lot of players I had out on loan that I think this year they're going to be the main guys. Jose Delmo Cuevas was out on loan in Liverpool last year. He'll be my backup left back now instead of Lima. He's really highly rated. Had a very good season at Liverpool. Had a couple of really good seasons at PSG as well, in which he won the Champions League once, and that end won the Europa League last year. So he's really highly rated. Ante Vizic, some of you guys may remember him. He's back in the fold. He'll be run back up defensive midfielder. Had a really good season on loan at Bayern last year, at Atalanta the year before. And he's 6'7", so he'll be really good in that central midfield area. Also brought back Davide Prosperi. He was on loan at Chelsea last year and was okay. Yeah, just under 7 rated. Had a good season back on loan at Spal before that. The side I signed him from. And what I'm really excited about this guy is that he's versatile in terms of that midfield role. He can play box to box, ball winning midfielder, central midfielder. I'm happy to have him in there. And he's going to be a nuisance in that midfield. Who else has come back? Oh, this guy. I signed him a while ago and then lent him out on loan straight away to Brighton, which he played quite well. I was trying to sign a backup left winger after selling Cheliak, and then this guy was out on loan for Brighton last year. Did really well for an 18-year-old out on loan at Brighton. 28 games, 3 goals, 6 assists, average rating of just over 7. So he's going to be my backup left winger this year. I tried to sign Mile Fransakovic from Spurs, the guy who just keeps scoring. He's at 31, and I scouted him, and the scout report said 8 million. I was thinking he's a steal at 31 for 8 million, but they wouldn't accept. I think they didn't want to send him to us, so couldn't get him in over line. Jason Perez comes back. He's been working hard on training. I've made sure that he can play left wing as well, so he can play left wing and right wing. Obviously, with his pace and his finishing, I'm more likely to play as an inside forward because he can cut in and shoot. I'm not sure if he's got long shots, 10 on long shots, but maybe not. He's obviously decent. You can play with either foot. I think he's really versatile on left or right wing, so he'll be backup left wing and right wing. Obviously, we've still got Hackett and Ismaili, so we've got loads of choices on that wing now. Gabriel Augusto, he's still out on loan because obviously the Brazilian season goes over our summer and sort of effectively takes up 2 halves of our seasons. So he's still on loan, but he's doing really well back on loan at Sao Paulo. Is that Sao Paulo? Or is that Santos? SPO, what does that mean? Does it say their full name? Go to general. Where does it say their name? I don't really know what SPO means. I'm pretty sure that's Sao Paulo. So yeah, he's been on loan back up at Sao Paulo and he's done really well, averaging just under 7.7. So when he comes in, I'll basically have him training as a young Bruninho. But yeah, I'm excited with the season. I haven't bought another centre-back in. I sold Leclerc, obviously. I think my 4 centre-backs I've got in now, they're are really solid. My first choice would be Smith and Davis, but Hare would be in third choice and Frith. I didn't really want to sell him. I think Frith is a guy who's probably going to stay at club for the rest of his career. He's 30. He's nearly 31. He'll be 4th choice. He's still club captain, but the vice captain is Bruninho. I put Bruninho as vice captain because, the club recommended I made him as captain. I thought it was a bit harsh to take the captaincy away from Frith, so I gave the vice captaincy to Bruninho. And Barrow was out on loan as well. But there we go. That's the side. It's not too different, but there's just a few strength things. I've separated, sold some of the players that I don't think are going to feature, made a lot of money. I'm excited by this. I'll show you the kits I've made as well. These are actually purely based on the actual real life kits that Concord released the other day. So here you go. These are the actual kits that Concord Rangers in real life released the other day. Puma, based on that exact design there. They've all got a home and away kit, and I think they're interchangeable in terms of their shorts and socks. But you will notice actually with the home kit, it's all yellow. It's not yellow, blue, with blue shorts and blue socks. It's all yellow. So you'll be noticing that this year. It's interchangeable with the blue shorts if I need them. I think that's what I've told it to do anyway. And there's only home and away. There's no third. I don't think we'll need a third if we've got a yellow and blue kit. I can't think of many teams that play in English League that wear yellow and blue and they're going to clash with. But there we go. That's the season. It's big. It's a big, big season. This is the one where I think that, well, as I said, I want to win the league. I win the league or nothing. I am done with the club. I'll show you the season preview. We are favourites to win the league. I think that's fair. We were favourites last year as well, though. We're favourites to win the league 2-1 on, 3-1 for Manchester United, 7-2 for Man City, 4-1 for Spurs, 5-1 to Tottenham, 6-1 to Chelsea. What does that mean? Newcastle were promoted, but they also qualified for the Europa League because they won the FA Cup, didn't they, from the Championship, which is amazing. You can see the Media Dream 11, in which there are 7 Concord players in there. 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, not 7, 6. 6 Concord players in there. I looked at this and I thought, this has got to be a guide as to where my team is, right? Robinson, best goalkeeper apparently. Davis, he's my centre-back. He's my first choice centre-back. Hughes can play centre-back, but he plays midfield. John Rankin's there, weirdly. Stocker, Polyak, right? So that means I don't need to improve on that one centre-back area. My 2 midfielders are fine. My left wing's fine, and I've got a good striker in. The right winger is Ben Rabbah. We know we don't need to improve on Ben Rabbah. Ben Rabbah is amazing, right? The fullbacks, they're saying that there's better fullbacks in the league. However, our 2 fullbacks were in the team of the season last year. So the only area that is slightly weaker is that second striker, or in our case, the attacking midfielder. But we've got 2 young English attacking midfielders who played pretty decently last year in comparison to other seasons where we struggled with that position. So I think we've got a pretty bang on first 11. And I was looking at the team report in terms of the depth. I think we're covered if we have an injury in any other area. Bonino is obviously by far the best striker. Roblewski can come in if necessary. Polyak on that left wing. Bonino apparently is second best as attacking midfielder and at left wing. But he wouldn't be there, obviously he'd be at front. So in left wing backup I got Perez or Ismaili. Brilliant. Attacking midfielder, backup, Zamfirov, Stocker, they can both do a job there. Ben Rabbah backup and Hackett, who's apparently as good as Ben Rabbah now, which is a bit surprising. Stocker's in there with Hughes in midfield. Davis can play midfield. David Fatai, Prosperi, who else is there? Ante Vizic. We've got an incredible centre midfield. Left wing, Harvey and Cuevas. Cuevas I'm gonna feature him for the first time this season. Might even start him against Liverpool. He looks really promising. Actually, it would be nice to start against Liverpool because he was on loan Liverpool. Yeah, I'm going to start him. Davis and Frith. I'm not going to play Frith. I'm going to play Smith. But we've got Frith and we've got Harewood. We've even got Hughes if we're desperate. Garcia. Kennedy hasn't left. He's wanted to leave, but I've had no bids for him. They're only showing Robinson there, but Wes is a pretty decent backup. I think I played him. He actually played quite well in a couple of games last year. So I'm really happy with the squad this time. I'm more happy than I've ever been, I think. I'm really confident. But I have to be, because I want to win this title. And there's no better place to start than at Anfield. So that's where we're going to start today, boys. Let's look at the match preview, see who's favourites. I assume we are. Yeah, we're favourites. We're 5-4 to win, but Liverpool 7-4. We've played them, 21 times, lost 8, drawn 6 and won 7. So it's close. Our record against them is quite close. But I think we can win today. I genuinely think we can win. I think we've got a good enough side to be beating these teams. Let's see what the he always says Fatai and Stocker, even though he knows Hughes is the better option than Fatai. Davis, Smith, Garcia, Harvey. As I said, I'm not going to play Harvey today. I'm going to go with Cuevas. It's a risk. I know it's a risk. He's never played for us before. But it just be a bit of sweet poetry to have him start his first game against us against a team he was on loan at last year. So we'll do that. Not inverted wing back, because that means it'll be cutting inside. I don't want him to do that. I want him to overlap. Bruninho, his best position is deep line forward, but I'm going to stick him as advanced for now and then play deep line if I need to put on Zamfirov. Zamfirov goes forward a bit more. Fifth, Perez, Harewood. I don't need 2 centre-backs on the bench, so I'll take off him. Who have I got in midfield on the bench? Fatai. Got Ismaili, got Hackett, got Perez, got 3 wingers on the bench. You don't really need that. So I'm going to put Prosperi on there instead of Ismaili. There we go. Oh, I'm excited. I love starting a new season, seeing these players. It's exciting. I'm ready to get going. Cuevas is lacking in sharpness, but I think he'll be okay to get through the game. I think there'll be a few players that'll be lacking in sharpness, to be fair. But our players are looking fit. I've gone with the light training session. I've not gone too hard on them because I think going too hard on them really knackered them at the beginning of last season. I went heavy last year and I think it tired them out. And we started the season really awfully. This year, it's different. Come on. Let's go. Liverpool away. This is how we start the season. I'm going to turn this light on because it's getting a bit dark in here. There we go. There we go. Got a lovely, lovely orange hue to the room now. They've barely changed. They've got a couple of new players. I think Pontes and Etzold might be new. But it's mainly the big guys. McKenna, Sandy, Bjorn. They're all getting on a bit though. They're all getting on a bit. Brian Jones. That's a nice name. Making debut. Who else is making debut? McKenna's not making his debut, is he? Oh, I thought McKenna played for him for ages. Who does he play for then? Spurs? Oh, he's been at a few clubs. Blimey, he's been around the block. This is his 3rd club in consecutive seasons. Fair play. So that's McKenna's debut, but he's quite old. I know Sandy's old. Is Bjorn old as well? 31. They're all in their 30s. We can run them ragged in that area. We're youthful. Here you go. I am pumped up for this one, lads. Do it for the fans. Do it for the fans, boys. Give the fans their money's worth. That's it. That's what I want to see. Come on, Concord. Come on, the Beachboys. We're all in yellow, as is our new kit this season. And it's Concord's kit in real life. We are the early kickoff as well, so a win would put us top of the league. In fact, I think a draw would put us top of the league on Alphabet. Here's Benraba. Nice ball inside. Hughes, what have you got? Monaghan. Got some support out wide if you need it. Hughes plays it back out wide. Headed by Garcia. Benraba. Oh, lovely done, Benraba. Headed. Oh, Poyak heads it over. Early pressing from the boys. Come on. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. We can go out there. We can beat these with a bit of gusto, and we can really show, right, we're coming for that league title this year. Come on. Smith and Brooks, he's ex-Liverpool, as is Robinson, actually. A couple of ex-Liverpool boys in there for us. I don't think they've got any ex-Concord players at all, have they? I was tempted to sign Erdley, actually, but decided to stay away from that just to stick with our own centre-backs. Don't think he's that much of an improvement on anybody, really. It's Monaghan. There you go. You've got Benraba if you need him. Monaghan shoots. Nah. If you're going to shoot from there, mate, you've got to shoot with your right. But no, I don't recognise any ex-Concord players there. A few players in the past have been interested in signing, but either too expensive or not interested. Sande being the main one. I chased Sande for years, but he never wanted to join. He's just played Liverpool for his whole career. Stocker, lovely ball. Benraba. Go on, Benraba. Okay, well, we're looking the strongest. We're looking the most threatening, but our shooting thus far has been appalling. Got to improve on that. Danger here, though. Danger here. Ah, defend. Brilliant defending there. It's brilliant defending there. It's gone in. They take their chances. That's what's going to make you pay. We blocked several attempts there and they've managed to get it in. It's 1-0 Liverpool. Don't lose first game, lads. Come on. We've been the better side, really, but they've got their first attack, or their first main attack that we've seen. It's gone in. Come on. Let's go. Up it. Up the work rate. Up the levels. Obviously, if we lose, we'll be bottom of the league. That's how it works. Come on. Get going, boys. Get going. Come on. Get creative again. See what it says. See what it does to the players. Okay, most of them are fired up. Come on. Throw into Liverpool here. That's where it started the last time. Come on. Get a foot in. It's gone over the top. That's poor from Garcia. He's been caught there. It's McKendy. Oh, it's 2-0 Liverpool. Oh, no. Don't do this again, boys. We're 2-0 down. We lost the first game last season and we have started this season poorly. man, it's so disappointing, so disheartening when you get so excited. But our players are playing poorly. I can see some really bad performances. Polyak, Bruninho, Hughes. Come on, Bruninho. You've played with a lot of these players before, mate. We started that half so well, and we just fell away. Gonna get angry with them. Oh God, come on! We could be staring down the barrel early on here. We gotta be winning these games. Our away record is what let us down last year, and we're starting poorly here. It's another chance for Liverpool here. This could be an absolute embarrassment of a start. Head it away. That's it. Polyak, come on, get going, Polyak. Player of the season last year, Polyak. Drop it across, Polyak. Drop it across. Come on! You have the best striker in the world waiting for it. Clueless from Polyak there. He started the game poorly. Hughes isn't playing well. Cuevas Smith is on a rating of 6. There are some bad performances out there today. Monaghan gets it. There's a lot of attack, boys. We've barely had any shots on target. There's Monaghan again. Polyak. Drop it across. Polyak, get in there! Come on! 2-1. Polyak smashes it in. 2-1. Yeah, no, I can't afford to take off my centre-back. I know he's playing poorly. Come on, get another one here. Just shock him. Hughes. Get out wide. If necessary. Oh, he's turned it back to Stocker. Stocker plays a lovely ball wide. Cuevas. Head of the way. Don't you let them counter-attack, boys. Jesus Christ, lads. Get a foot in. Oh, he's been done. It's McKenna. Oh. My word, I'm getting frustrated. It's a highlight already. It's action-packed first game of the season. And we're 2-1 down. Come on. Come over here. That's it. Lovely. Polyak. What's he got in the store? Get a ball in, lad. Bruninho's in there. Puts the ball across. It's headed in! It's Monaghan! Great second half so far. 12 minutes plays, 2 goals. Polyak setting up Monaghan. Monaghan setting up Polyak. Come on. It's 2-2. Come for 2-0 down. Brilliant from those two. Right, I've just told him just to dial it down. We don't need to go so attacking. At the moment, I'll reasonably take a 2-2 draw. Bruninho not really getting involved. Hughes really not getting involved. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take off Hughes. And I'm going to bring on Prosperi. Prosperi, will, if I play him as a box-to-box, will just have a bit more dynamism in the midfield there. Attempt to take off Benrahma for Hackett, to be honest. Benrahma's not been brilliant. So I'll bring on Hackett. Hackett basically was wonderful last year after we were losing Benrahma for certain periods of time. Hackett was great. So come on, get going, boys. We've completely destroyed their confidence in that start of the second half. 2 quick goals. Let's get a third. Come on. Press. I think we've been the better team. More direct. Okay, fair. We've been the better team, I think. But I just worry that we're going to get caught again. Come on, here we go. Hackett. Prosperi. Hackett. You got ball out wide if you need it, mate. Here's Smith. Davis. Prosperi. Nice pass. Quick football. Polyak. Tackled. Here's Smith. Oh, Cuevas. He's giving it away. Great challenge there, Cuevas, though. Dangerous, but good challenge. Polyak. Bruninho's there. Get in there! Come on! Bruninho scores on his second debut for the club. Polyak with the ball across. Get in. Praise him for that. Wonderful stuff. Great perseverance. Cuevas did really well. I thought he lost out, but he took the ball really well. Lovely ball in from Polyak. Knocked in by Bruninho. He hasn't given Polyak the assist, annoyingly. But Polyak's been involved in all 3 goals. What a second half turnaround, and what a start to the season this could be. We've just got to hold on now. What am I going to do? I'm going to take off Stocker because he's booked. I'm going to bring on Fatai for a bit of experience, a bit of a cool head in the middle there. Just tell him just to dial it back. Play cautiously. That's fine. Take your time. The game is in our hands now. A brilliant second half performance, but it is a chance here for Liverpool, I reckon. Oh, it's gone over the top. Smith is there. Cuevas. Long ball down the line to nobody, but it's just to get the ball clear. Oh, man. Now I won't take a draw. Now I want to win. It's Roy. You've let him run through. He's gone over. That's poor. We let him run through there, but we've got away with it. Come on. Hold on, boys. Bruninho's already done better than Kaplani. Although Kaplani did score on his debut, to be fair to him, in that 2-1 loss. But this is a bit different. Come on. Defend now. Play defensive. Few bookings in this side, mine. About 5 bookings. I think I'm going to get disciplined for that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, ease off, lad. Don't get sent off. Heading towards the end of the game here. Last minute. Here we go. Any second now. Get in there. Get in. Brilliant. That's how you start a season. That's how you start a season. We're 2-0 down. I thought, oh God, the season's going to start terribly like it did last year. But I bollocked him at half time. And a second half performance of brilliant quality from Poljak, Monaghan and Bruninho. Bruninho back in, scoring in the yellow of Concord. Lovely to have him back. Get in. I am buzzing with that start of the season, lads. That's how you bloody do it. Get in there. Away at Liverpool as well. That's going to put the league on notice, I tell you. They're going to be looking at it going, oh my God, I've got a comeback king for that. I don't really know what that means. Because I swear I've done that before. Maybe I haven't. That's what is called coaching. Did you see that? Let's just go back to that. From Lucas Wheeler, who's obviously a Concord fan, that is what's called coaching. It really suits this formation. That is brilliant. Wonderful. Let's have a look at what they said. A few... Just got back from that. Did not see it coming. What a result. Unbelievable result. That's really built. Let's build some momentum now. Get in, boys. Lovely stuff. That's a great start of the season. A little bit worrying in terms of going 2-0 down. A bit worrying defensively. Smith seemed to look really average, but not to worry. We got the win. I will be keeping an eye on that. Obviously, I've got some a couple of decent centre backs that can come in and replace him if necessary. But that's that game done. First game of the season underway, a win, and now we've got Liverpool again in the Euro Super Cup. Where's it being played? I don't even know where that is. Sportny Park Stotice. Where's that? It's in Slovenia. I'll see you in Slovenia, boys. Okay, welcome to Slovenia. Here we are. It's beautiful here, and we are ready to play the European Super Cup, something that we actually lost last year to Leeds. Did we lose 1-0 or 2-0, 2-1 or something? We lost 1-0. We had some bad news. Bruninho got injured. He broke his wrist though. With those sort of injuries, you can actually ask him to play through it. And because my backup striker is also injured, I've actually asked him to play through it. So he will have an orange injury thing next to his name, but it's only a broken wrist, 4 weeks to 2 months with protective equipment, so he'll basically have like a cast or something over it. But hopefully he'll be okay to get through it, because we actually need him to play. It's suggesting Perez. I'm not going to play Perez. I'm going to change it around a little bit though. Give a couple of other players a go here. Oh my word. Oh yeah, we get to select full bench today, so I'll do that first. I'll put everyone on the bench. And I'll change it around as I want it to. So, I'm going to play Kennedy at right back. I'm not going to play Smith. I'm going to play Harewood with Davis. Going to keep Harvey at left back. I'm going to put Harvey at left back instead of Cuevas. Nothing wrong with Cuevas. He played quite well. We're just going to keep him on there. Going to play Visic. I'm actually going to play Visic and Prosperi today. See how they work out together. Play Zamvarov in there. I'm going to play Hackett at right wing. I'm going to keep Poljak there. For now, I have to play Bruninho, so I'm going to play him there. Basically got no one else unless I go to the under-23s. Got anyone there? Oh, I've got some good, actually, young lads that might be able to fit in. Helmut Marshall's a young German striker I've got. 18 years old, I think. Yeah, 18. 25 million rated. I think he could be a good little backup there if I need him. I doubt I need him, but we'll go with that. That's the team I'm going to go with today. Bit of a change, but there's not much pressure. There's no pressure on the board to win this one, so I'm going to just get them just to play how they just play differently today. I'm not going to have Prosperity play central midfield defender. I'm going to have him box to box today. So he's up and down, minning about. I wanted Zamfroth in there, not Monaghan. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, him there. I'm bringing you to play deep lying forward today, so that he involves Zamfirov in there. Okay, that's today's team. It should be exciting. It's obviously one player needs to be given. I imagine that's Marshall, isn't it? He's not got a squad number. No, he's not, so I'll give him quite a high one. 35. Or 34? No, 35. There we go. Yeah, I'm not too fussed if I lose. It's nice to win. You get a trophy under the belt early in the season. I imagine Liverpool playing pretty much full strength. There's a couple of changes. Adilson, Mohammedshin, Roig. There's a few changes in there, as is us. But we've got a couple of players who are, Brinion and Poyak played the last game. Davis played last game. Yeah, Robertson. There's a core of good players out there. Win it for the supporters. Yeah, there you go. It is a cup at the end of the day, isn't it? And we lost the previous time we played this, but we did win the time before that. I remember we beat Bilbao, didn't we? We beat Bilbao 2-1, I think, or 2-0, 2-1 or something. And then we lost last time to Leeds. I'm not too fussed here. I'm not going to be as pumped up as I was for the last one, unfortunately. But that was a great start to the season. How exciting. Not much happening here. Just time to get creative, see if that has any effect on the lads. Free kick to Liverpool here. We've had all the possession and most of the shots, but Liverpool look like they're going to have the first attack here. They've scored it. It's Bjorn again. Poor defending there on the left and the right, to be fair. Kennedy let them run through, and however he just couldn't get a challenge in on Bjorn. He scored in the other game, didn't he? Bjorn, I think he scored the second goal. That's not a very good start. Who have we got here? Come on, press. That's our thing. We press him and we pass the ball out, and that's it, Polyak. Nice ball. Here's Hackett. He goes alone. Lovely from Hackett. Got to drop that cross. He does. No one's there. I'm not sure if that was a shot, to be fair, but should have done better. No one was getting on the end of it. That might be because Bruninho's playing deep lying. He's not likely to get on the end of it like he did in that third goal at Anfield. I'm going to change that then. I'm going to change that. I'm going to... Is Zamfroth suited there? Yeah, he is. I'm going to make him advance forward then. I want him to get on the end of things, to be honest with you. Monaghan got a good goal in that game against Liverpool anyway, so that was even with Brunning playing his advance forward, so I'll keep him at that. Just demand more from him. So, I've got free corner here. It's headed wide by Hackett. That's the thing. It looks like our accuracy's down. In the last game, we had loads of shots, but so few of them were on target. Might have to look at the training, look at the coaches, see what the attacking coaches are doing, because at the moment our accuracy is down. And with that down accuracy, you still scored 3 goals in the last game, so it just makes you think. Here's Hackett. Give that ball. Now you gotta give that, mate. Oh, I played Hackett to win it back though. Here's Hackett. Go on! Oh, keeper puts it wide. Not a great effort, to be fair. Looked straight at the keeper, to be fair, but at least it was on target. Howard, get it back up to him, mate. Lovely. Hackett. Howard again. That's the end of the highlight. Half time. It's not a great performance. We've had most possession. We've had most shots, but we aren't doing anything with it. So I'm going to just do dig in and give everything you've got left, which is probably not the right message to give because it's not really that important. But it's nice to win these things. It's another trophy, isn't it? I don't think Bruninho was at the club for any of our Champions League successes, was he? I can't remember. I think he might have been. Here's Hackett. I think he was for the first one, actually. Hackett, tipped round. I think it was just saved by the keeper. Yeah, I think Bruninho was at the club when we won our first one, then left the season after. And yeah, he was at PSG, because he was at PSG for 3 seasons. He was at PSG 3 seasons ago when they beat us. So he won 2 consecutive Champions Leagues with 2 different clubs. Fair play to him. Here we go. Here's Harvey. Get a ball in, lad. Get a ball in, lad. He does. Hackett's the back post. That's a pour from Hackett. Yeah, look, all of these chances, 16 shots, 6 on target. It's not a good ratio. In terms of substitutes, I'm going to take off Hackett. I'm going to bring on Ben Raba. I'm tempted to bring off Bruninho, but I'm going to keep him on for now. He's not really done much, to be fair. I don't really want to take off Polyak because Polyak was playing poorly in the last game and then played brilliantly. Changed the game. Davis. So these players, they just got the X factor. Lovely ball there. Here's Polyak. Brought down. That's a penalty. You don't even need to consult VAR for that, mate. I saw him. Penalty. Who's on it? It's going to be Polyak, I think. Doesn't take many penalties in the past, but here's Polyak. It's one of the worst penalties I've ever seen in my life. Shot straight right at the keeper. And for that, 6.1 rating for Polyak. That's atrocious. He doesn't really take penalties usually. I'm surprised Bruninho didn't step up to take that one, to be fair. Now I'm kind of in a position where I don't know who to sub on. I'm going to bring on Ismaili. Put him up there. Got some young boys on there. Put on Kevin Ismaili. He does the similar sort of job as Polyak. Polyak's had a really poor game. Even though he was absolutely brilliant in the last game after being poor at the start, he turned the game around. But in turn to get attacking, we should be in this game. 22 shots. How have we not scored a goal? That's the thing. It looks like that might be the problem this season. We're really good at going forward. We just can't finish. Saying that, I just scored 3 goals in the last game. Brian Jones is on a good one as well. I'm going to take off Bruninho just because he's injured. I'm just a bit worried that he's not looking the same. But the thing is, we're going to have to deal with him for a while as injured. What's Perez like up front? What can he do? Advanced forward attacking. Yeah, let's just give Perez a go. He scored for us before. Oh, here we go. Highlight, 15 minutes to go. Got some young lads on the pitch now, I'll tell you that. Zamfarov. It's it, lad. Does it, puts it wide. Come on, this is appalling. All of these shots, none on target. Get more direct and up the tempo a little bit. Going to focus. Actually, forget that. Focus play down the right this time, not down the left, because that's where Ben Raba is. Right, let's change it up for very attacking. Disappointing, really. I know it's not really. Thing is, look at that. Look at those shots. We only created one shot, one chance, really. That was the penalty, I guess. Zamfarov. Got to be a goal here. It is! Jason Perez! Beautiful! Well done, mate. Jason Perez gets on the score sheet. His first goal back at the club. Obviously, he spent last season out on loan, but the season before that, he was very good in that 6 months I had him coming in from the right. And I think it's a goal that we've deserved. We've been by far the better team. I'm not sure if this goes to extra time. I think it does. I think if it goes to extra time, you get an extra sub. In the event of that, I might bring off Prosperi, I think. Put either Stocker or Fatai in there. Okay, 1-1. Get the dressing room. Cups up for grabs. Give a bit of encouragement. Yeah, we've been the better team. I can't deny that. And I'm gonna sub off Vizic and bring on Fatai. I think I can do that. Yeah. on that, I'm going to make sure that I change his role to deep line playmaker, as he likes to do. Right, there we go. Nothing against Prosperi. It's just, I think we probably need a bit more creativity in that central part. But we're playing well. 28 shots. To only score 1 goal is a little bit concerning. Sometimes these players just need to bed in a little bit, don't they? None of their attacking players are playing particularly well, to be fair. So he's going to go to penalties by the looks of it, though. Not much happening here. 29 shots, 30 shots, 15 on target, 1 goal. 69% possession, dominated the game. Absolutely dominated. Start second half. Tend to get creative. Haven't got really other opportunities here. Benraba's again not playing very well. That's a goal kick here. Roy brings it. I'm not sure if that's how I pronounce it, but Liverpool are attacking here. It'd be criminal if we lose this game, I tell you. Ismaili. Here we go. Let's see what this kid's about. Gives it to Perez. Go on, Perez. Shot left with his left foot. Puts it wide. I think he's left-footed primarily, Perez, to be fair. Plays inside winger from the right, doesn't he? So, but he's either-footed, it says on the game, so. Fatai. Lovely ball. Kennedy. Not a great ball from Kennedy, to be fair. Could have played some simpler pass there. Liverpool coming forward here. Kennedy's been caught out. That's well played, Vizic. Here's Benrahma. Here he goes. Come on, Benrahma. Lovely run. Benrahma! Right, the keeper. It's all us. 33 shots to their 9. 67% possession. Here we go. One last chance, maybe. Head away. Gotta be now. It is! It's Kevin Ismaili! Debut goal for the lad. Vizic with the assist. I am buzzing that 2 young boys have scored. And Perez and Ismaili. Absolutely brilliant. The youth come through. I say the youth, I think they were both signed. But the young lads come through and might have won us a trophy. Bloody Liverpool are going to be sick to death of us. 2 comeback wins against them. There you go. Anytime now. Blow your whistle, ref. There it is. Super Cup winners. It's not a huge trophy, but it's a trophy nonetheless. Happy with that. You cannot complain. There I am. Lovely stuff. We dominated the game. I don't know how you can see it anyway. 2/3 of the game was in our possession. 37 shots. We won 2-1. A late goal from Paris equalising. Kevin Ismaili. I'm buzzing that he got on the score sheet. He's so highly rated. Excellent stuff. Great episode. A fun episode to start off with. First games of the season are always exciting, especially when you have that. You have a trophy in the mix. 2 comeback wins against Liverpool. Brilliant, lads. As I said to you, going to be showing every game of the season this year. Not going to miss a game. It's a huge season and it started as such. We've lifted the trophy already. Get in there. So, yeah, the next game will be our first home game this season and it'll be against Watford. I'll probably feature that against Arsenal and I'll probably feature that Watford game as well. But there'll be 2, as I said, it'll be 1 to 3 games every episode. We'll see how the fixtures pan out. But it looks like I think I'll probably feature those 2 games there against Arsenal and Watford for the next episode. I'll see you on that one. Cheers then.